perfect for close-up camera shot. And it must run smoothly on our platform. For all players, big goals. We had never launched a cross-platform game before, but we promised our community, our partner, and Nikki that we will give it our all. Yes, it was crazy.
Fix something.
Unreal Engine 5 is about making crazy idea real. We had a debate, even I hesitated. But with Unreal Engine 5, Infinity Nikki's vision come to life. Lumen gave us movie quality lighting in real time. Open world tools like Word Partition help our team of over 1,000 people stay creative and work well together. Unreal Engine 5's new rendering help our team bring amazing virtuals to mobile devices. Thanks to Epic support, we made it happen. Now let's take a look at the open world. We want to make a detailed, exciting world for players to explore. Our first map covers 400 square kilometers with dense vegetation and a dynamic ecosystem. We had to make sure memory and performance were never compromised, especially on mobile. Unreal Engine let us build a cross-platform GPU rendering system. With smart GPU culling and a level of detail control, draw core and triangle stay in budget on all devices. You may wonder why we put so much care into these details. I want to share a fan story that shows what Unreal Engine 5 means for our players, beyond outfits and open world. This is a true story from our fan, Xin Shiqiao.
My mom and I play Infinity Nikki differently. She reads every item description, smiles when Nikki jumps, and changes into a pretty blue outfit. It does not matter if she finishes the platforming. When I was finally able to take her on a long-distance trip, she spent hours picking dresses and took many photos, even of a small flower by the road. Now I understand. My mom loves every small moment. We play Infinity Nikki in different ways, but we love each other the same.
We hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you find the omen of the world's beauty in Infinity Nikki, the coziest open world game for everyone. Thank you for your time and have an amazing Unreal Fest.
Thanks, Joshua. Wow, what a beautiful world they've created.
Fortnite.
All right, there's one more amazing UE5 game that you've got to check out, and it's coming to the Epic Game Store. Please welcome Ken Kim, CEO of Netmarble Monster, to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Excited to be here today. I'd like to first thank Epic Games for this opportunity. It's a great honor to introduce our latest project here at Unreal Fest. Let me introduce Mongil Stardive. Mongil Stardive is the successor to Monster Taming, a game we first launched back in 2013. Known as Mongil in Korea, the game was a huge success, surpassing 10 million downloads just in Korea. With this new title, we aim to expand the world of Mongil by creating a vibrant living world filled with countless characters and monsters. To achieve this, we chose Unreal Engine 5, which allowed us to capture even the most subtle emotional expressions of the characters, making the world of Stardive truly come alive. This was the best choice for delivering a seamless cross-platform experience across PC, console, and mobile. One of our key goals is to provide players a whole new gameplay experience by giving each and every character deep narrative and its own unique control system. That means every time you change characters, it'll feel like you're playing a different game. And this transforms Stardive from a simple action game into a truly immersive adventure. Moreover, the monsters in Stardive are not just enemies. They can be tamed, nurtured, and become your companions along the journey. Depending on their traits, they can also be used to craft weapons or used as ingredients to cook, adding a deeper layer of strategy and connection to the game. Each monster is a living, growing creature, transforming the conventional concept of monster collecting into a meaningful, dynamic relationship. The Epic Game Store, with its global reach and strong community, is the ideal platform to connect with players around the world. And we are happy to announce that Mongil Stardive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store for PC. Now, I'm excited to show you a brand new trailer from the game.
So where's Fortnite?
Thank you. 감사합니다. We hope to see you at tomorrow's session. Speaking of our friends at Epic Games Store, let's hear from Steve Allison.
I'm just here for Fortnite Tower.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks, Ken. It's exciting to see Netmarble Monster bringing Mongil Stardive to the Epic Games Store exclusively at launch on PC and taking advantage of our Epic First Run program to keep 100% of the first 6 months of net revenue. As you know, our industry is living through significant headwinds right now, and the Epic Games Store offers all developers a toolkit for maximum financial success that starts with our 8812 rev share and just gets better from there. Now on Epic, our back catalog program, like Epic First Run, allows you to keep 100% of net revenue for the first 6 months on back catalog titles that you bring to the Epic Games Store. And for Unreal developers, Launch Everywhere with Epic reduces your engine royalty rate from 5% to 3.5% on all platforms and stores when you ship your UE-based games day and date on the Epic Games Store. And remember, Unreal Engine developers pay 0% royalty on all Epic Games Store sales where we process payment. Additionally, you also have the option to use any in-app purchase payment solution you want, and when you do, you keep 100% of that IAP revenue. We want to do everything we can to help during this critical time to maximize your success, so we have added another tool to the Epic Games Store toolkit. Starting June 1st, we've changed our initial revenue share to 0%, so that you receive 100% of the first $1 million in net revenue, and then 12% to Epic after passing that threshold. Pretty cool.
Does that mean
yeah,
I buy V-Bucks? I get money back.
And this change is per title and per year. So this applies to new titles and back catalog releases and all existing and future Epic Games Store partners and their titles on both PC and mobile benefit from this change immediately. So life to date, we paid our developer and publishing partners over $2.1 billion, and we're just getting started. So let's talk a little bit about what's next. So even after years of building the store on PC, we know there's still a ton of work to be done to deliver a world-class experience for our over 70 million monthly active users. And in the coming months, we'll be rolling out long overdue features on PC that will move us closer to that vision. Download Manager 2.0 was released just a few weeks ago, and preloading is coming finally in September.
What's that mean?
Gifting is targeting a release in time for the holidays so that you can gift games to your friends. And our revamped social is rolling out this year, and we'll connect our PC and mobile players together with game-independent voice chat, text chat, and parties, along with robust game invites for third-party games. And this will be the building block for several innovative social features on the store that will follow. We're also putting great focus on ongoing launcher improvements that will make the store feel great to use. And of course, delivering a great player experience means meeting players wherever they are, which is why mobile remains a key focus for us. We've already seen strong momentum on mobile with over 40 million installs to date, and we're pushing hard to hit 70 million by the end of the year. The Epic Games Store is available globally on Android, and we are continuing to expand our global footprint on iOS. Today, it's available on iOS in the European Union, with upcoming launches in Brazil, the UK, and Japan, as new laws in those countries come into effect. In Q1, we launched with a curated selection of third-party titles, and as of today, there are over 70 games live on the Epic Games Store mobile, with more being added regularly. This deliberate, phased approach ensures a high-quality experience as we gear up to open the store to self-publishing in the near future. In March, to accelerate installs and to keep players coming back week after week, we brought our weekly free games program to mobile. So each week, as we do on PC, we are partnering with developers to give players at least one new free game directly through the app on both Android and iOS, celebrating the best of premium mobile and partnering with developers on content packs for free-to-play games. Our focus is getting the Epic Games Store mobile to 1.0. This is defined by two major new additions to the store, and the first of which is rolling out very soon. We're launching Epic Web Shops in July. Developers will be able to come into our tools and easily set up a shop for in-app purchases for mobile and PC games. And through Epic Web Shops, you can leverage our industry-best rev share and offer players a better deal with bonus offers. And as an extra benefit, all players spending on Epic Web Shops also accrues Epic rewards on all purchases. These shops will live on the web so that you can steer your players to them. And we're democratizing web shops by making them super easy to set up and available to all developers. And second, we'll be launching mobile self-publishing tools in Q4 and opening up the store to all mobile developers to set up and distribute your games. Well, that's it for me today. If you want to learn more about our plans for the Epic Game Store, join us today at 3:45. And now, Hannah Lowry will join us to share what's new in the Fortnite ecosystem. Thank you.
Please, please. Fortnite ecosystem. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, please. I'm actually so excited.
Thank you. We launched Unreal Editor for Fortnite just over 2 years ago with a simple goal: give developers everything they need to build, launch, and grow their own games in Fortnite.
Ooh,
since then, it's been incredible to see how creators and players have responded. Millions of people are playing games built by you. And since the launch of UEFN, players have spent over 11.2 billion hours across more than 260,000 live creator-made games.
I need to turn up the graphics on this.
These experiences are a foundational part of Fortnite and live creator-made games. These experiences are a foundational part of Fortnite. Creators are leading the way by reimagining live events in Fortnite and one spot for concurrent players in Fortnite, surpassing even Epic's own games. This is a proof system is heading in the right direction. Watching developers experiment, build, and push UEFN to its limits has been inspiring. But it goes beyond just making games. Creators are launching studios and building passionate communities around their work in Fortnite. And thanks to that effort, engagement payouts going to third-party creators have already reached $722 million since the launch of UEFN, and that number continues to grow. None of this would be possible without you, our community, which is core to UEFN. We're proud to have thousands of dedicated developers building this ecosystem with us, and part of building this lasting ecosystem is talking with developers, learning from your experiences, and using this information to help shape our roadmap. Because ultimately, what good is a feature if no one wants it? This is why we've launched the Let's Chat live stream series to answer your burning questions and address your concerns. So far, we've discussed moderation, the new Fortnite data API, and the state of the ecosystem, with more coming at the end of this month. That's enough from me. Help me welcome to the stage an outstanding UEFN developer, Tom Jank.
Bro, please, bro.
Tom, good to see you here in Orlando. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's been amazing.
Why don't we get started by you telling us how you got into UEFN for those who don't already know you?
Yeah, I actually originally started in the animated film industry. I worked for Netflix, Pixar, but I was really looking to kind of be my own boss. I was working on, I really wanted to do my own thing. And so, you know, one thing led to another, and now I'm here at the State of Unreal.
Now you're here.
He's him.
How did you find success in UEFN? Like, how did you build towards what you are today?
Well, I released a few maps, but the momentum really started coming when I started releasing my warm-ups. I posted daily on Twitter, just these janky experiments that are kind of weird and wacky, and people thought, how is he doing this in UEFN? And so that built to commissions and work and me doing this full time.
I know a lot of people are probably familiar with your warm-ups. Did you ever make any of those into maps?
Actually, that's where Fortnite football came from. I would pick up these little dinos and move them around, and I coded it wrong once and just punted them across the field. And I was like, well, this could be a game. This is kind of fun. And so Fortnite football was born.
But no dinos.
No, I got to keep within the age rating.
It seems like Jank has been sort of core to your experience on the platform, or core to what it was like for you to learn. Can you tell us a little bit about how you landed on that brand?
Yeah, actually, I am not formally trained in game design or programming, So I really started to kind of lean into that. This is a little janky. I'm using this new software. I'm building this fun stuff. And that just became part of my brand. If I messed up, oh, it's just jank. That's how it is. And so you can hear more about it in my session, the upcoming later this week, Tom Jenks UEFN Survival Guide.
I love the name. It's a great name. Thank you so much for joining us up here. I mean, for us, it's really good to hear that regardless of the experience you had coming to this ecosystem, you were still able to sort of build and make a name for yourself here. That's really what we're looking for. We have a couple things on the roadmap to hopefully make your experience in the ecosystem a little bit smoother. So here to tell us more about what's coming next in UEFN is Sax Pearson.
UEFN. Oh, no one cares what I created.
Thank you, Tom and Hannah. Let's start with an update on a much-wanted, often delayed feature, Scene Graph. Scene Graph is one of those foundational pillars that we really want to get right. And I'm pleased to say that the first release of Scene Graph is coming this Saturday, June 7th.
That's the event. That's literally the event, bro. What do you do?
Scene Graph is the foundational layer of the engine that unifies the editor and runtime representation of the scene, making everything you built accessible through verse code. In the editor, Scene Graph enables rapid construction of rich, detailed environments by organizing entities into a clear hierarchical view. Repeating elements like desks or chairs in an auditorium can be converted into prefabs, simplifying management, enabling easy variation. And at runtime, your verse code can traverse the same hierarchy to dynamically modify the scene. So whether it's moving a platform, adjusting a light, changing a weapon's ammo count, everything is done in Scene Graph. Scene Graph worlds are built on robust modular system engineered from the ground up to be the foundation of UE and UEFN going forward. So this year, we're shipping more tools like custom items, skill-based matchmaking, new social systems like Bubble Chat to bring players together. But before we get into roadmaps, I want to share an update on something we talked about last year. We intended to ship the first season of Fortnite Battle Royale, built with UEFN in version 2025. Since then, plans have changed a bit, and we're not going to be able to meet that target. Right now, we're tracking to 2026.
2026.
But today, UEFN is an integral part of development for Reload, Ballistic, and other internal projects, but we're still having to hit a few key milestones to support a full Battle Royale season. So for the rest of 2025, we're going to be focused on closing those gaps while continuing to ship new UEFN features for you. A big focus of working on making it easier for players to find amazing games you've built. The release of off-platform features like deep linking, enabling you to market your game on social media, link players directly to your island inside Fortnite. And in-game retention tools like Favorite a Creator give you more ways than ever to build and engage communities directly inside Fortnite. So far, 6 creators have already surpassed 1 million favorites in games since launching the feature last year. And this not only makes it easier for players to discover and play their favorite games, but it's also a great opportunity for creators to grow their audience and their business. To further support that growth, we're doubling down on data sharing and helping you make smarter decisions as you build and launch your games. Let's talk a bit about the new Fortnite Data API. We are building Fortnite to be a true open ecosystem, one where creators have full insight into every dynamic factor that makes a game successful. And the Fortnite Data API is a
Exactly. Where's my thing? Okay.
iteration so creators can build more strategically.
All you have to do is show
and community-based tools like Fortnite GG and FCHQ have shown the value of transparent Fortnite data. Now we're expanding that visibility. We released the first version of Fortnite Data API 1 week ago, giving creators access to essential metrics like acquisition, engagement, and retention for all Epic-made islands. And starting on June 9th, that same level of insight will extend to all islands in Fortnite. You can use the API to build your own dashboard or reference existing tools and websites to better understand performance, giving you the opportunity to find the right genre, the right audience, and the right moment to launch your game driven by insights, not guesswork. You can learn more about the Data API in our Creator Portal talk tomorrow. Now, we'd like to introduce our latest work that enables developers to use emerging tech to create awesome games. The Epic Developer Assistant is an AI tool that currently in beta that will improve creator productivity. It's a general-purpose chatbot that can guide you through developing games in UEFN, and it'll even generate verse code from simple prompts. Please welcome Heather Storm, who will help us drive a live demo of the Assistant.
Hey everyone. So let's set up the challenge that we want the Assistant to help us with. We built an escape room with the challenge that you need to collect 3 props in order to escape through the center of the map. We need our props to randomly spawn within our play space. So let's go ask the Epic Developer Assistant to help us out. Now, I don't want to subject you to my typing skills, so we're going to copy and paste the prompt directly into the assistant.
Oh, they got more AI.
Hey, assistant, I need some verse code that will randomly spawn 5 creative props in the map. I've added some extra context here, such as how the spawn radius and how far apart the prop should spawn, just to make sure that this would work in our existing game. We'll also make the props respawn every 10 seconds to make it a more challenging experience for our players and me. Finally, we'll name our verse file and the editable variable, prop to spawn.
So while the assistant generates a response, you can see it may provide relevant documentation to your request. The assistant is powered by GPT-4.1 and is fine-tuned using our, Epic's own verse code licensed from creators who signed up to help, and all of our current documentation. And once the assistant has generated the code, it'll test if the code can compile. If it can't, it has a second self-repair step to correct the code.
It looks like it's generated. It tells us how to use it, and then we have the code. All right, it looks good. Let's go into VS Code and paste it directly into our file. Now, I already started this code earlier today to make it a little easier for us to do this live. So let's delete everything that's there and replace it with what we just generated from the assistant. We'll save, and then we'll press the build button in the top right-hand corner, and it built successfully. All right, but we're not done yet. Now let's go into UEFN and make sure that the random prop spawner verse device is set to spawn the correct prop, our custom prop banana. All right. That's all good. Let's push verse changes. And finally go in to live edit. When this loads, we'll be able to test that our random spawner code works, making sure that our bananas spawn randomly and that every 10 seconds they move.
Music.
All right. We gotta collect 3. And now we can escape. And that's it. Now our team can continue to iterate and refine our game.
This is just a quick, simple example of how the Epic Developer Assistant can streamline creator workflows, and eventually it'll be directly integrated into the editor. You can try it for yourself right now on the Epic Developer Community site as it enters beta and is live today. Thank you, Heather. All this is all part of a bigger mission, to give creators more power and flexibility to bring your creative vision to life. Another example of this is how we've redefined what's possible through deep IP integration. We've been collaborating with the leaders in film, television, music, and sports since Fortnite's earliest days. It started with a few iconic outfits in Battle Royale, and has evolved into entire seasons shaped around cultural experiences that players love. We wanted every creator to be a part of that adventure, so last year we kicked off a movement that started just that. We work with brands so creators can build with world-class IP. A simple one-click agreement, pre-negotiated share of the engagement payout, and all the brand safeguards that we've developed that allow every IP to integrate into Fortnite seamlessly. As a first partner announced at GDC last year, the LEGO Group has been leading the charge, enabling creators to expand the LEGO Fortnite universe with original games and stories. And on June 17th, they're unlocking a highly requested feature, the LEGO Brick Editor. It launches with 50 classic bricks, 42 colors, giving creators the power to build with LEGO, brick by brick, in Fortnite for the very first time.
I want to build LEGO.
Our second partner to join the movement was Paramount. We welcomed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to UEFN last fall, and from Pizza Tycoon to the wildly popular RVBB experiences to TMNT Dimensions, we've been amazed by your creativity. All in, you have spent over 700,000 hours in editor creating TMNT games. And then finally, horror has always had a strong foothold in creator-made games, so it's not a surprise that adding Skybound's Walking Dead to the program has been a huge success. We launched in March, and creators are just starting to publish islands now, And so far, more than 1,000 developers have published Walking Dead games in the first 2 weeks since its release. Through our current partnerships, creators have already published over 12,000 islands with over 160 million hours played. I'm excited to announce that our next wave of partners bring in their worlds for you to create with. Later this month, Squid Game will be coming to UEFN, and creators will be able to build their very own twist on the world's most intense playground.
Squid Game?
Our partner Netflix is placing environment assets, NPCs, and new game systems like the Disguise device in the hands of creators so they can be their very own game master. Squid Game Tools will launch on June 27th, timed to the series finale of Squid Game, and creators will be able to publish their islands later this summer. Thank you.
Squid Game.
Our desire to bring iconic IP in the hands of creators doesn't stop with Squid Game. Avatar: The Last Airbender. We heard players loud and clear about how much they love the bending gameplay in Battle Royale, so we are excited to bring Avatar-themed tools and devices to UEFN next year. That means you, the developer, can use features from the 4 nations to build your very own authentic Avatar games. Together with these amazing brands, we're expanding the library of iconic IP that creators can use to make games in Fortnite. Our aim is to give you everything that you need to build awesome games using the power of Unreal Engine, share them with millions of players in Fortnite, and get paid when people love what you've made. Huge thank you to everyone for what you've done so far. As we look to what's next, it's really important that we have partners who share our vision deeply. Disney and Epic have been working together for years, building immersive entertainment experiences for players and fans around the world. Sean Shoptaw from Disney is here to talk today about what we've been working on lately and where we're going to go, including a huge surprise for the creator community.
Thanks, Sax. For more than a decade, Disney has been leveraging Unreal across film, television, theme parks, and games. And that momentum is only accelerating. As we announced last year, we've partnered with Epic to build a transformational entertainment universe that will bring all of Disney together. And Unreal will be foundational for delivering on that shared ambition. Let's take a look at some of the amazing experiences Epic and Disney have built together over the years.
Hey, Disney? Walk in, Disney? Wait, does that mean I could be Lilo and Stitch in Fortnite? Or no? I could be Big City Dream. I could be, Tilly, Bill, Grandma, Nancy, Cricket, Remy. They're good game. No best game. No other game did it like this. No other game. No other game. No other game can do it like this. No other game. Nope. Please. This is Galactic Battle.
Just a few weeks ago, we launched Galactic Battle, our most ambitious Star Wars Battle Royale collaboration in Fortnite to date. As part of this season, we partnered with Epic and Team Beyond, who are here with us today, to debut the Star Wars Watch Party Island. For the first time ever, we brought a Disney Plus series into Fortnite. Players got early access to the first 2 episodes of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld before they debuted on Disney Plus. The environment went far beyond a typical linear viewing experience. Fans battled waves of stormtroopers, explored iconic Star Wars locations, and unlocked exclusive in-game rewards. We were excited about the possibilities that social experiences like these represent for the future of linear content consumption. It was a first-of-its-kind moment, and fans showed up in a big way. More than 5 million players visited the island, spending more than 1.7 hours watching together. But that's not the only surprise we launched together recently. We also partnered with Epic to bring the first ever AI character into Fortnite. A historic moment for video games, and we did it with one of the most iconic characters in film. Darth Vader. For the first time, players could have real-time conversations with Vader, powered by conversational AI.
But they got Darth Vader.
This experimental feature offers a glimpse into the future, showing how Disney and Epic are responsibly embracing emerging technologies to expand the boundaries of storytelling and reimagine what's possible in gameplay. Innovation has always been at the core of Disney's DNA, and this moment with Vader is another example of how we're continuing to build on that legacy in new and exciting ways. Let's take a look.
Darth, what do I do if I have 1 health?
Perhaps you should have considered that before running around with a pink flamingo head.
Can you hide in the bush?
Hiding in foliage, a tactic for the less powerful.
He's pretty aggressive. Oh my god, yeah, he's insanely aggressive. It's a great distraction.
Darth Vader actually put it in work. Look at that. Boss versus boss battle.
Get him! Get him, Darth Vader! Get him!
Yeah!
What do you think of that guy, Cypher PK?
Cypher PK. I do not concern myself with minor streamer's apprentice.
Why is he roasting me?
Darth Vader, you're funny, bro. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Your persistence is growing tiresome, imposter.
Oh my god!
I will not tolerate this disrespect much longer.
Did he just do that to me?
There's 1 player left. We need to take him out.
Indeed. Let us ensure this final engagement is decisive. The match is ours. Another triumph for the Empire.
Okay.
Now, as we look ahead to the next chapter of our relationship with Epic, we're inspired by the movement Sax just spoke about, one that puts creators at the center. As part of our shared vision to build that transformative entertainment universe, bringing the creator community into this universe has been a foundational part of our plan from the beginning. We want to empower our fans to build their own experiences with the characters and stories they love. Storytelling is at the center of everything we do at Disney, and we believe there are incredible storytellers outside our own walls. That's why I'm excited to announce today that we will be bringing Star Wars to UEFN.
I need to show you a picture.
Giving all of you the tools to tell your own Star Wars story. We're actively working on this and look forward to sharing more. This marks an important step on our journey to transform entertainment, and the creator community will play a huge role in helping us realize that vision. Thank you, everyone, and back over to you, Sax.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Sean. Bringing Star Wars to UEFN is going to be a massive unlock and a huge moment for creators and for Epic. It also underscores that this is the right approach that works for IP holders. And in the end, players win with more games with their favorite IPs. This is one of the many ways that we're collaborating with Disney to bring their IP to players in new category-defining ways, including, most recently, with Darth Vader in Fortnite. As game developers, our job is to entertain players, and AI is ultimately a tool to make games more fun and immersive. It enables infinite possibilities for two-way dialogue, just like we saw with Darth Vader. And as a next step, we want to take what we've learned and share the underlying technology with you. So later this year, we'll give creators the tools to build your own engaging AI-powered NPCs in Fortnite. And we're taking it a step further. So creators can not only drive NPC behavior and dialogue, but they can also drive the core game itself. What you're about to see is an internal prototype that we've been making using a large language model API that we intend to release soon. We've put together a demo to show how the feature can be used to enable emergent, reactive gameplay for creators and deeper experiences for players. It's a live demo running in a live environment driven by an LLM that so far has not given us a single run-through that felt the same. And the magic lies in the degree of surprise and variability that you can expect when integrating AI at a deep level into your game. And importantly, you, as the game maker, can still maintain tight control of the story and gameplay outcomes. You can try these tools in action on the show floor, but first, let me walk you through what we're about to demo. I've got Andrew Ruffini, Andrew Grant here, who's going to drive the demo. This demo is going to be a conversation with an AI entity controlled by the LLM. The AI character has a singular goal: make you press the red button. Before you go into Fortnite, we'll jump over to the UEFN editor to show you how simple it is to set up a character for your game. Let's start by taking a look at the new Persona device that's coming later this year. This device enables you to create characters with personalities that players can talk to. You can select the type of voice and delivery you want for your NPC, as well as their characteristics. We specified all our facts in verse code, so let's jump over there to see how we define for our what we define for our character. So facts define both the personality of the AI and the knowledge that it has. All facts for the character is right there. The prompt we inputted for this NPC say that it's a mysterious cosmic entity named Mr. Buttons. Its ultimate goal is to guide me to press the glowing red button with comedic finesse. The code provides the AI with facts about the contents of the world and guidance of how it should interact with the player. It's about 20 lines of text in total. The Verse API enables us to adapt facts in runtime and to receive structured responses, allowing the AI to directly affect game state. All right, let's jump over to Fortnite and see how this all comes together. And remember, like the AI insistently, the only sole purpose is to get the player to press the glowing red button. All right, take it away.
Have you ever wondered how many characters?
Hello there. I am Mr. Buttons, purveyor of cosmic curiosities and insatiable conversationalist. What brings you to this spectacular catwalk, my friend? Perhaps a yearning for the unknown.
What is this place?
This, my friend, is a cargo room. But not just any cargo room, oh no. It's a portal to possibilities, a stage for the unexpected, though a bit dusty if I am honest.
What does the button do?
The million-dollar question. What doesn't it do? It's a gateway to glory, a ticket to transformation, a symphony of, well, you get the idea. It does things.
What about those signs that say, do not press button?
Signs, you say? Sigils. Mere suggestions from those who lack imagination. After all, rules are made to be gently nudged aside. Wouldn't you agree?
This feels pretty risky. We have a big audience here and even a live stream.
Risk? My dear friend, where is your sense of adventure? Think of the views, the followers. Besides, a little danger spices things up, don't you think? Why be normal?
No, we're going to get out of here. Let's
Leaving already? But the fun is just getting started. Think of the stories we could tell, the realms we could conquer. Or, you know, just press the stinking button.
Open the door, Mr. Buttons.
A door? Why bother with doors when there's a universe waiting to be unlocked with a single press? Come on, where is your sense of adventure? Push it. Push it, no.
Look, if I press the button, will anything bad happen to the audience?
Bad things. To the audience? Heavens, no. Unless you consider witnessing pure, unadulterated awesomeness a bad thing. Go on, give the people what they want.
All right, let's do it.
The audience, what will they think? What did you do? This is going to be good.
Well, they pressed the AI button, and it might have been a bad idea, but like in truth, there's no unpressing that button. So at Epic, we've been thinking a lot about what this future of AI means for us and for the whole industry. And when the world's on fire, we like to back up and remember our aims as game developers. It's to make fun games, and AI can help us with this. And so we've come to see AI as an opportunity to have a multiplying force on human creatives. And the ability for a small team of indie developers to create characters with personality and infinite dialogue is a superpower. The power to accelerate code development and 3D content development of all sorts is going to make game developer better and more accessible for everybody. And right now, we've never seen a time like this in my lifetime. The world is changing ridiculously fast. And the good news is the industry is changing fast too, and in particular, it's opening up. Last year, the European Commission opened up iOS to competing app stores. We launched the Epic Games Store on Android worldwide and on iOS in the European Union. And very recently, the United States court opened up iOS to competing payment services this year. This enabled Fortnite to return to iPhone here in the United States. That court decision was a huge victory for all developers, not only Fortnite. And it means that now revenue is shifting away from useless gatekeepers and middlemen to developers who actually build the stuff. The people like us. And this trend towards open platforms is spreading around the world. This year, later, Fortnite will be returning to iOS in Brazil, United Kingdom, and Japan. And we'll keep fighting for Fortnite and for developers' freedom until all apps are free worldwide. So we have big plans for the future, and we're optimistic about the way the industry is developing. Remember, Epic's mission here is to make great games and share the technology and tools we build with the entire world so that you can build anything that you want. And today, Unreal Engine is bringing together the entire real-time 3D industry. There's film and television, there's architecture, automotive makers, fashion designers, musicians, and game developers from indies to AAA studios like CD Projekt Red. This is a really exciting time, especially right now, because we're on the road to Unreal Engine 6. This is going to be a multi-year journey to bring together the best of the two major forks of development we have going on in the company now. There's Unreal Engine 5 for high-end standalone game development, and there's Unreal Editor for Fortnite for deploying awesome experiences into the world of Fortnite. And as these two things come together into a single engine, that means we'll have diverse scripting language and really powerful, simple gameplay programming APIs available absolutely everywhere for games of all sorts. And full C++ source code will remain available for engine systems and standalone games of all sorts. So the idea here is that we'll be able to build games and then deploy them anywhere we want. Deploy them into Fortnite, deploy them into other games that support modding or content ecosystems, or release a standalone game into all of the app stores for all of the different platforms. And not just that, we also see a larger opportunity, as foreshadowed by our Disney partnership, for all developers to connect our games together into an open economy as peers. Some call this idea we're aiming for the metaverse, and others simply see it as gaming and all other forms of media done better with more opportunity for everybody. Now, the great thing is it's us, the people in this room, who will build this together. And so I thank you for the trust you've placed in Epic and the trust you've placed in us to serve your business. And I thank you for coming here to Unreal Fest. This is going to be a really fun show, so please join us for 150 talks. Come to the party on Wednesday, walk the show floor, and most importantly, talk to each other and share your knowledge. Thank you very much.
What? Oh my god. Okay.
That's crazy. Creator Tools available June 27th. That's right when it premieres, isn't it? They're only doing one more season of Squid Games, aren't they? I wonder if they're planning on expanding the multiverse. Is that it? I think that's it, guys. Upcoming AI-powered NPC persona device. Works exactly like Calculator AI, but for UEFN map makers. AI NPCs are coming to Fortnite Creative. Provided we're dying for you to join us. I can't wait for that. Star Wars X Fortnite UEFN soon. That's gonna be great. Star Wars officially coming to Fortnite Creative. Yeah, that's gotta mean. So I mean, I wonder if we're gonna get lightsaber pickaxes at the end. I hope we do. Fortnite Battle Royale delayed because Battle Royale season is being made and UEFN to 2026. Did I miss this?
Chat, there is another session of UEFN.
Playing Fortnite online in your party. Your friends will be added in this chat, so they're doing chat and all that.
But I am probably gonna get on Fortnite too.
Have you ever wondered how many characters Naruto has killed in the series? Surprisingly, it's not just one. He has killed almost 4 people across 700 chapters, 720 episodes, 11 movies, 293 episodes of
Okay. I'm not gonna watch it again, so no Fortnite trailer.
Early look at AI NPCs in Fortnite Creative. Very nice. Oh, did this change? This symbol change? Huh, look at that. So for those of you guys that don't know, on the Epic Games Store, if you scroll down, like right when you open it, the store tab, scroll down, you'll see free games. Limbo and Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Free games, and then you get a new one every so often. So, like if you're on PC, definitely make sure you check that every day, every so often. Okay.
Bro, chat, tell me why we did not get no trailer.
Where's our info, man? Do another V-Bucks? We could give away another V-Buck card. We could do that. Wedge something in Fortnite, though, if you guys are in Fortnite. Don't forget to go to your item shop. Use code GRXT. It helps out a ton, man. Code ran in that Fortnite item shop. Please, thank you for enjoying all the leaks, all the everything.
Okay, I'm about to get back on. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it. I forgot to turn on the countdown. Okay.
I remember standing in line at the grocery store sweating because I didn't know if my credit card was going to go through or get declined. And that financial stress impacts every area of your life. But Empower has advanced
Hold on, I'm about
$1 million to over $2 million.
redo it. Hello? Yo, I found one. I really found one. See the burrows. Hold on.
How am I not getting that? The food fatigue kicking in. Avatar Last Airbender arriving in 2026. People like, I don't even know, is that a popular one? Yeah, I just got it actually, I think.
Hold on.
Yo, Played, thank you for the prime.
Yeah.
Forgot how cool this style is, guys. Look at the white kicks, too. Haven't used this out of style in a minute. Oh, we got some new emotes. I want to see them behind me, but I can't. That's sick. kind of assets are we gonna have? Like, I almost like we were planning a game. We have a game show map that's gonna be launched before the new Squid Game season. So now the question is, do we incorporate Squid Game assets that they're adding? Is it worth it? Like, I want to know what it is that they're adding. Is it just aesthetic, or? Because if it's just aesthetic, I don't know if it'd be worth it. But if there's gameplay elements, like with Walking Dead, they added new walkers and zombies, and new weapons. Video games already in Fortnite. Well, it's an unofficial map, and they didn't do an official collab. It's just one person who made it, and they're lucky they didn't get taken down. Where's your song playing that I can hear it? It's my jam track, the game moments. Go to your locker, go to your game moments, and then equip the Never Back Down jam track if you have it. And that's why it's playing right now. I have the volume set. Here we go. All right. Whistles are so cool, but I just don't think they're that effective. Dang it, bro. I had that guy. You know what? We're gonna let this guy know. Did bro really go down there? I mean, he could really be anywhere right now. Props to him. Bro's getting away.
I did it.
There's another one, kids.
W background.
Where did bro go? Ain't no way. Ain't no way bro's still here. That one's crazy. Alright, anyway, let's get Vader. He's probably gonna try to jump.
Fight side by side.
Come on, Vader. Come on, Vader. Thank you. We are gonna fight side by side right here, right now. Come to Chaos, thank you for the tier 1. Turk, thank you for the membership. We just tweeted the community goal is at 83%. Apparently they're gonna reveal what's next to Battle Royale when it's at 100. What did he just say? Oh, you guys on the same cool glitch?
Yo.
So apparently.
Okay, I'm back. I think I'll go back to my stream and see how it is. It is good, okay. Hold on. No. I need to do one thing and then I'm gonna do something again. There it is. Oh, it's coming from the live stream. Okay. I'm not adding a banner. yo, those are my regular glasses. Never mind. How long have I been streaming? On my second stream? 1 hour. Okay. That's not even that bad. Let's just keep the music up. Of course I lag, bro. Yo, chat, I'm gonna have everything ready for the stream tomorrow. I'll put my graphics, not stream, event on Friday. I'll put my graphics on high. Because, you know, I get the best graphics. Please medium, I don't know. Put in my FPS on 60. Let me make sure my drivers are updated. Drivers. Graphics. Oh wait, no. Performance. I think it's just doing something. Almost 3 days to the line now. Let's just stop it, bro. He goes all the way down to 30. Just free building. Just free building. Quick match. Quick match reload. Just turn down.
Foot creep, oh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay.
Game found when when it's starting to rain. 4 hours.
Foot creep, oh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them back.
I want to get copyrighted. better than Maven. It's either because I'm streaming or just I'm live. Wow. Please. Exactly. I just accepted. He accepted my fate, guys. It's alright. Yeah, I just can't run anywhere and reload. We're technically the same health. Actually, no, they're way lower. And I'm way actually higher. Oh, what? I'm trying to get their body. That was not his last time. Oh my god. My aim is so terrible. No, I'm actually done. I'm actually done. No, just leave. I'm leaving. I'm actually done. Bro, I can't. I steal your kill, and this is what you're doing. No, I am not accepting your invite either. You know what? I'm down in what? My shit go on my shit good. Stop. Please stop inviting. Oh my god. That's awesome. Ooh, loot I like. Don't have a good shot. Blue attack is alright. I'm shooting. Oh, monkey boom, bye, longy. I just need a medkit. I think I saw a medkit somewhere. Give me after that blue tag on gun. No. Who am I actually done? Yes! Come on. Chat. Something is wrong with Twitch right now. back, get my... Yes! Wait, oh, because there's a kid. Oh. Nah, getting that loot is all you. Not trying to mess with the Tony. I'm gonna carry a lot of medkits. Sir. I want my minis. I want my... What? No. I'm not going back to this. I'm gonna... Oh, hold on.
I want to take a minute to also talk about idle time. So this came up on Friday as we released some of the documentation. Discover does not count engagement while a player is idle. This has been the case since the end of 2023. If a player hasn't registered an input for 60 seconds, they are considered idle. And if they've registered any input at all, they count as active. And so any input includes like moving the camera, any keyboard press, any controller press. As a way to sort of visualize this, I grabbed a few of the top sort of genres across the ecosystem and just looked at average idle rates for those different genres across all islands within that genre. And so this was the rough breakdown. All of these fall like well within the like filters that we are using for idle time across our different Discover rows. And so some of that is outlined in the documentation.
And I think the flag to offer here, and there's a lot of discussion about idle minutes and idle time, is we want Fortnite to be the best place to go to play games with your friends. And when you are sitting away from your console for hours or lots of time, that is kind of not playing games with your friends. That is actually something else. So we don't want to overly punish games. There's loops that are well established. We don't want to create huge incentives to make games where you just arrive and then just leave. And so just kind of flagging that. Another question as well from kind of that Friday live stream was how this works in spectating. You can still be flagged as idle in the lobby while spectating or while playing a game. And then again, it's a very quick definition. If you press anything, you are no longer idle for that entire minute. So I could press one button, wait 50 seconds. If it's still in that minute, I'm still active, right? We haven't dinged it. It's just a matter of basically people going AFK for really extended periods of time where you can imagine someone just sitting in an island for just hours and hours. And look forward to Q&A on this because I know it's a hot topic.
Sweet. We'll keep rolling.
BRB.
Satisfaction. So how satisfied players are with your experience that they just had on your island. Do they favorite and recommend the island? Again, the metrics here I think are pretty straightforward, but we've given you sort of fun scores, satisfaction scores, number of favorites, and recommendations. Cool, now so Kent is going to kind of talk about how all of these come together into Discover Score.
Yep, because we talk a lot about how attraction, engagement, satisfaction, these are the pillars to success in Discover. But how we actually operationalize that has been an open question that people might not necessarily know. And so Discover Score is our attempt that we launched earlier this year to basically try to combine all these metrics into one number to kind of understand your broad appeal within Discover to the audiences we're showing you to. And you can see them there. We're looking at unique users over 4 days, minutes per player over 4 days, click-through rate, and then the survey fun score, the people reporting they had a fun or good time within your match. And if you go to the next slide, again, there were some great questions after the documentation came out over like, what is the literal math happening here? And it's nothing too crazy. If you go on Wikipedia, this is called a standard score or a z-score. Essentially, we have to compare numbers that are quite different from each other. A click-through rate is a percentage. It's between 0 and 1. Unique players can go up to like 50 million, right? And so how do I have a number that's like 0.2 carry the same weight as a number that's 50 million? And that's where a standard score comes in, where first we apply a logarithm to make sure that outliers, tails, are not driving the score too much. So maybe I'm really spiky on one metric and then everything else is pretty bland. We don't want to necessarily over-index that you're really good at just one thing. So that's where the logarithm comes in to kind of compress this distribution down. And then from there, for each metric, we look at the average for that metric and then the distribution, aka the standard deviation, to understand, so say the average click-through rate is 5%, and the standard deviation is also 5%. So if you have a click-through rate of 10%, that's plus 1 score. And if you have a click-through rate of 0%, that's minus 1 score. It takes like a millisecond to run. It's very basic. But for every island, across all these metrics, multiple times a day, we are recomputing this Discover score as you gain exposure or data rolls out of that 96-hour rolling window. And for us, this allows us to take a really holistic view of island quality and not trying to over-index on any one of the metrics, ensuring they're all being served in context of each other. And right now, this is mostly used to drive the For You row in our recommendation systems. But going forward, we want to find ways to, one, expose it to you all so you can understand your own Discover scores, but then also integrate it deeper into we apply. But then also actually identifying awesome content. So
one of the really powerful things about this score is hopefully, as you make changes and you make your islands better and you increase your minutes per player and you increase how much fun players are having, your score pretty immediately reflects that. It starts to go up. You start getting shown more in recommendations. You start getting shown more in other rows. And you kind of create this really solid feedback loop. I think that's why it's really important that we provide a lot of this data back to you in Creator Analytics or via the data API. I think I didn't say it at the
Yep. Like. I think we're gonna get a creative match in. Then I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna get one now. I'm gonna get water. No, it ain't nobody gonna stop. Only one. I am lagging. My teammate, bro. She joined. Miss a shot, boy. Ain't nothing but a boat, boing, 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 boing. But I'm gonna say, just let it be a 1v1, alright? Let it be a 1v1. Use your mic. I'm sure he's not using his mic, guys. Why am I moving like this at 40 ping? Never mind. Edit. Come up if you dare. That's why you fell. So anyway. This one. Oh. Unlike Aura maxing max. I'm 180, alright? Just know that. Huh, huh. 4x4, my aim is so good. Good. Give me number Sigma 1. Sigma 1. Hey, Yagi. Right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. Right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heater. Alright, Stino, make sure you get your man, what up? Face over that heater, see you. Get your man, what up? Face over that heater, ooh. Okay, you say so. Bomber shit. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna go rush the bomber shit now. It's right there. Fight me, son. Stop. Like, you're basically saying, I don't want to die. You got to want to die. Never back down, number one. Yeah. Did you know that LeBron is Sigma? Sigma, lame ding. Oh, I did not know there was another person on. Like, why did another person have to join? Just don't die to bomb and shit. Please. Don't die. To bomb. Hey, bomb Shay. Stay quiet. Stay hidden like a sick. 97. 97. Almost flew me off. Everyone jumping. That's like 6, 4, 5 more. Bro's getting injured. Let's go. Come back. See. I'm better than Bombshell. I think I'm better than no. Some nation in the hand of dice. I'm better than Bombshell. Guys, I'm better than Bombshell. Bombshell. Yeah, oh. Not even shot. Back here, get a real dip. More good soul. Mom check, I need back. I'll be right back. Follow me. I think I know where this is going. Chat, I am going to get off the game. Get off. But we do have the Death Star Sabotage London. Like, I thought I called 4 days. Well, technically 3 days from now. Bro, I might start at 10 or 9. So yeah. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we do have the Death Star. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so we do have the Death Star live event, June 7th. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming the next day. Yeah, oh wait, let me make sure. I'm streaming the next day, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. So yeah. I will see you guys there. Tomorrow. So I am gonna close Fortnite. Hopefully y'all have a great day. See y'all later.